this video, we'll start with the personal information module. As you can see, there are different options in this section, but the first part is going to be the release statement. Please review the release statement and check the box below. To follow, read the additional information release and check the box to acknowledge. Save and continue to the next section. Next, biographic information. Insert your first or given name, middle name if you have one, and last or family name. Include suffix if you have one. Make sure to indicate if you have an alternative name, yes or no. Also list if you have a preferred name, yes or no. To follow, indicate your legal sex. List what you consider yourself to be, how you describe yourself, and how you describe the way you express your gender identity in terms of behavior, appearance, speech, and movement. Birth information. Input your date of birth, the country, city, state, or province, and county of birthplace. Please read the following questions and check yes or no as it applies to you. Statewide ID. As a transfer student, you will not be required to input this info, as it more so applies to first-time freshmen. Input your current country, address, city, state, county, zip code, and approximate date through which your address is valid. Indicate whether or not the address listed above is your permanent address. Input your preferred phone number and alternative number, and also your email address. The next screen will be citizenship and residency information. First, select the value that best describes your U.S. citizenship. If you were born outside the U.S., please insert what year you did or will arrive to the U.S. Next, what U.S. state did you regard as your permanent home? If you have any questions regarding these residency questions, please feel free to reach out to the Transfer Center. Next screen will be race and ethnicity. With regard to your ethnicity, do you consider yourself Hispanic or Latino? For the following questions regarding race and ethnicity, answer the questions appropriately. In this section, Other Information, indicate if you have a Social Security number. Then enter your Social Security number. If you do not have one, follow up with a Transfer Center for instructions. To follow, enter your first language. Then indicate your military status and military dependency. Then enter your academic standing at last school attended. The next questions will be regarding academic infractions and conduct. Answer questions accordingly. Then select your interest or other education credential information. To follow, indicate your interest for eligibility monthly food assistance, also known as CalFresh. Please read the next statement regarding the California Promise. If you would like to participate in this program, indicate yes and/or no. If you have further questions regarding the California Promise, make sure you follow up with the Transfer Center for clarification. To follow, indicate if you have an RN license. Then select how you heard about the Cal State Apply application. The next screen will be financial and parental information. First, review the house income and size information. Then select how you classify yourself. If you're a dependent, the following questions will be based off your parent or guardian's information. If you are independent, the following questions will be based off your personal information. Side note, for the last question, untaxed income, make sure you do not put your adjusted gross income. If you need additional clarification to respond, contact the Transfer Center. To follow, select a response regarding your interest in campus housing. Lastly, select your parent's highest level of education. That concludes our personal information section. Our next video will cover academic history.